Hey guys, today I am going to be propagating some babies off of this mama plant. As you can see, she's got a whole bunch of babies on her, and some of them are ready to come off. You can see, whoops, the little roots coming out of some of these, and those are the ones that I want to take off. So I will show you how. See, there's good when you can see really good those little roots. And those that have the little roots, you can take them right out and put them right in some damp soil, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so let's try to do this. Okay, so all I'm going to do is get my tripod. I got a tripod, so this is all kind of new for me, but so like this one, it has roots, but this little tiny baby one doesn't. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut her off right there. You can see the root sticking out right there, and set her back. And then this one here has a nice root, so I'm going to cut that one off. And this one has a nice root. If you don't start taking the babies off, I mean, the babies have been on this mama plant for quite a long time, and she will start to get depleted a little bit. So you want to kind of pay attention to that. And I mean, like, if these long stalks, like say you got this one, I know a lot of people will just cut this here baby off and then stick it in water. You can actually cut this whole stem off and stick it in water. I can show you how to do that too. But see, this one has a really good root. But I'm going to go ahead and cut the stem off, and then I'll show you how to do that. This one here, she has a really good root. I'm going to get rid of her, or take her off. This baby is just starting. And see, when you take off the bigger babies that have the roots, she can focus more on making more babies. That one doesn't have any roots, so I'm going to leave her on a little longer. And this one has a good root, so I'm going to cut her off. Cut that off because it's kinkly. And that one has a good root, so I'm going to cut, actually I'm going to cut her all the way. Well, she's got another baby right there, so I'm going to cut that one off right there. Okay, that will be enough for now, and let's go get these planted up. Okay guys, let's do this. I think I got my tripod set up correctly. Okay, so here's our babies, and we want to pick off, see the root right there? That's a nice little root. That should start just fine. And then this one has a really nice root system on it. See right there? All the little baby roots. Sorry, I gotta get used to this camera angle. There's the roots. That was rooted out really nice. See, we got a couple. There's another one that's rooted out really nice. That one is really nice. Big, nice long root on that. Those will be perfectly fine for this one here. And see, like this one I was telling you, it's got some dried up leaves. You just want to clean those off. But like this, how I cut the stem really long on the baby, you could actually take this whole stem, instead of putting this into water, this part into water, you could put her right into a cup, fill it with water, and just let her soak water up from that cup. I've done that before and that works really good and it looks really cute. Okay, now for my dirt, I'm going to clean this other one off. She's going to go into a pot. I hope I have enough pots. If I don't, I might have to double up. Okay. Oh, here's one that I missed. She's got a really nice root too on there. Okay, so I need to fill up my dirt bucket right here. And I've got as soon as I find what they're there, I'm gonna be using my potting soil and perlite and just a little bit of peat moss, and I also used in all of my potted great. Also used in all of my potted plants is my garden lime. I use it on all of my plants outside in my flower beds, for my vegetables, and on all of my potted plants. Now, I can't really tell you how much I use. All I can do is show you how I fill up my soil. Like I said, I don't really measure anything, so... Oh, I found a couple more little baby cups. I might be able to use those. But anyways, all I can do is show you what I do. Now I am going to mix up. I already have a little bit of soil in here. I use Miracle Grow, but I don't really think that it matters what kind of soil that you use. I've used other things too, and I mean, as long as it's a nice, airy, fluffy soil, you shouldn't have any issues. And I always add perlite. Okay, so there's my soil. I got all the clumps out. And now I'm going to add some perlite. So like I said, guys, I do not measure anything. I just kind of wing it, play it by ear. I look at it, feel it, and it don't matter if I have a bunch left over. I don't usually worry about that because I've got a couple more plants that I need to repot. Okay, and then this is my peat moss, and I'm just going to do a couple of handfuls, not a lot. And then I also use bone meal. So I just sprinkle that in. This is the last. I've got to get some more. Oh, there's more in there than I thought. And the perlite is just, you know, whatever perlite. It doesn't matter. Also, once again, this Miracle-Gro. It's what my Lowe's carries, so that's how I roll. Okay, I got my peat, my soil, my perlite, a little bit of peat, a little bit of the bone meal, and then I'm going to take just a little bit of my garden lime, like, I don't know, that much. I don't know what to tell you guys, because I don't measure anything when I'm gardening. I don't measure anything when I'm cooking either, so yeah. Just mix it up. The perlite consistency looks pretty good with the dirt, so I'm pretty happy with that. That mixture. That's what it looks like. And then all I'm going to do, now I ran out of little baby cups, little baby pots. So I had some solo cups, and I just drilled holes in the bottom of them, you can see. So all I'm going to do is fill up my cups, which these cups are like way too big, but I could put like 2 babies in it. Fill my cups up, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. Got that little cup filled. Fill her up. I'm making these babies for, I sell stuff out of my greenhouse in the summer. I sell plants and tomato plants, and so I get everything ready, but I usually don't, I mean, it's kind of early, but that mama plant needed to get rid of some of them babies. I don't want her to start going downhill for me. I really like my spider plants. They're classic, and I love them. Okay, now I'll put this up here so y'all can see a little bit better of what I'm doing. Now, what I'm gonna do is I got all my cups filled up. I got them all sitting in this little tray. It's just a tray that I save for from meat, because I like to start on my babies when I start doing my tomato plants and stuff. This is what they will live in. I'm cheap, but you don't need all that fancy stuff. So now what I'm going to do is I've got warm water in my sprinkling can. I'm going to water all this stuff down, get my soil moist. Just kind of go around. I will keep doing this until I see water coming out of the bottoms. And of course it's going to take a little bit longer for the bigger pots, or the bigger cups, these here solo cups. Get them nice and wet. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little stick. Now some of these, I'll put that like that. I'm going to take my little stick, I'm going to jab a hole down in these, put them up here on top of each other so y'all can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take a baby, take her by her little root, and just stick her in there. You don't want to bury her. Need the hole a little bigger because her root's cockeyed. Put her in there. And there she is. Now I left the stem on. It's not going to hurt anything. You can take it off later. I don't stress out about it. But and then get you another baby. And let's see. Let's pick out. Okay, and then there's her little root. And there's the hole. I'm going to make it bigger too because her roots are cockeyed. Growing crooked. And I'm just going to stick her in there. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to stay in frame of what I'm doing. And then there she is. That's all there is to it. And once again, pick out a, let's see, do I got another smaller baby? There we go. You'll put her in, just stick her down in there, and her soil is already moist, but what I will do is, I don't even think I'm going to need all these cups. We'll see. And then here's another little baby. Stick her down in there. Put the soil in lightly. Yeah, I might not need these cups. All of them. I didn't pick that much babies. And then once again, just stick her down in there like that. She's good to go. Okay, now, nope, I got one more little cup. I'm going to make another little hole. And stick her down in there. Like that. Boy, I wish I had one more tiny little cup. I only got one little baby left. I'll have to put her, oops, make that hole a little bit bigger. Stick her down in there. And, oh, well, she's got some crazy leaves going on. So I'm going to try to pull those up. They'll probably rot. Just stick her down there. And then there you go. Here's all the babies. All planted up. And there is some water down at the bottom, if you guys can see. And that will be how I water them from now on until they really get established good. And they will be living in my plant room under my lights where they've got warmth and humidity, and that is where they will stay, and hopefully they don't get too big before I'm ready to sell them. So alright guys, that's it. That's all there is to it. It's pretty easy. And the next thing I'm going to be doing is I need to go upstairs. I have my Schefflera, my umbrella plant. I have her upstairs and I need to give her a trim. And whatever I trim off, I'm going to be starting those, propagating those babies too, right into dirt. I will not do, I don't do water propagation on those. I do them in dirt. So that will be my next video. I'm actually doing that today, but I don't know if I'll post it today or not. So alright, you guys have a great day, and peace. Bye.